Hello, welcome in. Here's a look at your headlines today. A man is found stabbed to death in his front yard. Florida's 10th execution is set for tonight. And a District 2 lawsuit is dismissed. All that and more coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers. Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello everyone, welcome in. I'm Catherine Brook. I'm glad to be here today, and you're watching News 5 Now at 5:35, where we have your big stories, the question of the day, and the results of the poll. So let's go ahead and let's get started with our big stories. Alrighty. Number 5. The 10th execution this year in Florida is set to happen tonight. 67-year-old Cale Bates is scheduled to be put to death at the Florida State Prison any minute now. He was sentenced in 1983, a year after he kidnapped and killed an insurance worker in Bay County. Bates' attorneys have filed appeals with both the state and U.S. Supreme Courts, as well as a federal lawsuit claiming Governor DeSantis' process for signing death warrants was discriminatory. That case was dismissed last week, paving the way for the execution. Number 4. Frozen shrimp sold at Walmart may be contaminated. According to the Food and Drug Administration, in shipping containers that arrived Great Value shrimp and arrived at ports in Los Angeles, Houston, Miami, and Savannah. Officials say the shrimp was sold at stores in 13 states, including Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi. All right, number 3. A beloved local Christmas store is about to close for good. The owner of Robert Moore Christmas Town and Village says Sunday is the last day the store will be open. The store on Halls Mill Road, known for unique Christmas ornaments, villages, nativity scenes, and collectibles, has been operating in Mobile for almost 50 years, first opening in 1976. Wow. And number 2. WKRG News 5 is your local election headquarters. 3 candidates will be on the ballot in the race for Mobile's 2nd City Council District. This comes after a lawsuit filed by one of the candidates to disqualify one of his opponents was dismissed this week. Candidate Reggie Hill filed a lawsuit to have Samantha Ingram taken off the District 2 ballot, claiming Ingram did not meet the residency requirements and City Clerk Lisa Lambert did not properly vet her. The lawsuit was dismissed without prejudice, and the request to remove Ingram from the ballot was denied. Hill and Ingram will face off against William Carroll for the District 2 seat. And finally, with number 1, a man stabbed to death outside a home in Escambia County, Florida, and a woman is in custody. Deputies with the Escambia County Sheriff's Office were called to a home on Dogwood Drive around noon Monday, where they found a 48-year-old man stabbed to death in his front yard. A health nurse was coming to the home to check on the victim after a recent medical procedure. When she arrived, she found the victim face down in the front yard. He was pronounced dead on the scene by first responders. Although no arrests have been made in this case, Escambia County Sheriff Chip Simmons says the sheriff's office located and arrested the victim's girlfriend, 37-year-old Shayna Gully, for previous incidents. Upon her arrest, Gully declined to speak to investigators about the homicide. According to the sheriff's office, Gully has twice previously been arrested for domestic issues against the victim. She sits in the Escambia County Jail on no bond. And that's a look today at your 5 big stories of the hour. Once again, welcome in, and we'll be going to our question of the day in just one moment. This one I'm very excited about. So let's go ahead and let's get to the question of the day today. So it is, what is your go-to karaoke song? God, I love that. I love doing karaoke. You will, if I ever go anywhere and I see karaoke, people singing, I'm signing my name and I'm signing up to sing. Like, I have no shame, honestly. But my go-to karaoke song is Country Roads, Take Me Home by John Denver. And because I went to West Virginia University, so I always feel like I want to sing that song. And I feel like a lot of people like love that song also. But that's my go-to karaoke song. So if you ever see me out there and I'm singing Take Me Home, Country Roads, you know what's up. But let's see what you guys have to say. I'm excited. I sing karaoke, and the song I sing is Delta Dawn and Satin Sheets and Let Me Be There and Don't Close Your Eyes and Kiss and Say Goodbye. Delta Dawn, I love that song. Let me know when you're going to karaoke. I want to watch. If I were going to sing karaoke, I would have to go with Strokin' by Clarence Carter. Rocket Man in the voice of Captain Kirk. I love the song Rocket Man. Unchained Melody. Oh, of course, Sharon says Sweet Home Alabama by Leonard Skinner. I mean, of course, you gotta sing. Someone's gotta sing Sweet Home Alabama on karaoke at least once in the night. You know what I mean? Gets everyone going. Ooh, Night Moves. That's a great song. Love that one. Keep Your Hands to Yourself. Or If There's a Willing, Capable Female, Love Shack. I love that song too. Johnny Cash, classic. Anything, Motley Crue. That's interesting. My Way, Frank Sinatra, of course. I feel like I would be moved to tears if I saw or heard someone sing My Way in karaoke. I love that song. That song gets me, you know. Tequila. Just same word over and over. Tequila. But that's awesome. Pour Some Sugar on Me. Well, all of you guys have awesome go-to karaoke songs. I hope I see some of you guys out one night singing these. Maybe you'll even catch me, like I said, singing Country Roads one night. Who knows? All right. With a further ado, let's go ahead with our poll of the day. So our poll was pick one, get an unlimited gift card to your favorite restaurant or your favorite clothing store. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. A lot of you, 67% said restaurant, 33% said clothing store. I would say clothing store because since prices have gone up, it's been really, hard to buy clothes, like unless I go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Target or anything like that. But I would say clothing store personally, but I shop a lot for work and everything, so that makes more sense for me. But restaurant, I can definitely see that but what if you want to change up your restaurant? But I completely understand. 67% of you guys agreed as well. So that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for partaking in our poll of the day. So here is what our poll is tomorrow, or our question of the day, sorry. So our question of the day, you can go ahead and you can go on our Facebook page on WKRG News 5, and you can answer the question, what's the funniest dad joke you know? I cannot wait to see the answers of these. Bring on your best dad jokes. I wish I could say one right now off the fly, but I'm not sure of a dad joke in my head at the moment. But that is such a good one. I am so excited to see those. And you can also vote in our next Facebook poll. And that would be, should college students pay thousands of dollars to join Greek life? As someone who was in Greek life, I would say no. I mean, it was a lot of money. And I'm already in debt because of student loans. So, I mean, if it's for the experience and you like it and you want to do it and, have that whole experience in college, completely do it. But I mean, it is very pricey. But yeah, hey, I mean, I did it. So, but again, so you can follow WKRG News 5 on Facebook to be notified when News 5 Now streams live every weeknight at 5:30. And you can catch us on news at 6 tonight, and you can also watch Gulf Coast CW News at 9 and WKRG at 10. And we'll be right back here tomorrow to answer or, share the question of the day and poll. And it was a pleasure being here today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and enjoy and take care.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now. Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.